Okay, good morning. Welcome to
FamilyMath496a.
FamilyMath496a. So yesterday we watched Kelsey Houston Edwards' new PBS Infinite Series video about new versions of pi. And what are some of the things you thought were interesting about her video?
Well, but pi
could change the value of pi.
Pi isn't always 3.14.
Okay, you can change the value. Okay, and anything else?
Well, that spheres and I guess in her video circles look different depending on what you define as being a certain distance away from something as.
Okay, circles look different. Look. Circles look different depending on your definition of distance. Okay, anything else?
That's surprising to me that the sphere using the normal counting, changing the counting method turned into a square, kind of.
Oh yeah. So let's talk about that for just a second. So one way she defined this taxicab distance as just being absolute value. So if you had 2 points, like I don't want to start at 0, 0. Let's do the point 1 over 2 high, and this point over here, which would be I don't know, I'll call it 5 over 3 high.
Okay.
Okay. So she said you could define this thing called the taxicab distance that said you'd have to go 4 up and I'm sorry. 2 goes to 3. 1 up and 4 over.
Because you can't drive. It's like you're on a city grid and you can't drive through buildings.
Yeah. So in this version of defining distance, what was the distance from the point 1, 2 to the point 5, 3?
It's 5.
5. It was 5. Yeah, and then she said, when you define distance this way, I'm going to change my scale a little bit and make that 1, 1, 1, 1. You ended up with this diamond or square that was our unit circle. And then both of you were quite surprised by this fact. This is the point 1, 0, and this is the point 0, 1. Under our taxicab metric, how long is this line?
2.
Why?
Because you have to go over 1 and up 1.
Over 1 and up 1.
It's not root 2.
It's not the square root of 2. It seems like it would be the square root of 2.
But this isn't Euclidean.
Yeah, this isn't Euclidean. And one thing, there's an old Vi Hart video, and I'll link it in the blog, that talks about making pi equal 4 also by starting with a circle and a square. And this is supposed to touch here. So the radius here is supposed to be, let's say, 1.
Yep.
So the square
2.
sides are 2.
Yep.
And so for the square, the ratio of the perimeter to the diameter is, if we call the diameter this, we go around 8 around the square,
Yeah.
and the diameter is 2, so pi would be 4. And what she does in the video, she just constantly folds in like this.
So it eventually equals the circle. The circle's circumference.
Yeah, it eventually, well, we got to be careful, because folding in like this doesn't change the circumference of what the square was, because I used to just go up and over, and now I'm just going over and up.
So it's the same distance.
It's the same distance, and then you just keep doing this
And
all the way through.
you get the circumference of the circle. It's now going to be it's going to be 8.
8, and the diameter is going to be 2.
So pi is 4.
But can you see how this relates to the taxicab metric?
Yeah, because it's sort of the same
You're going
thing.
over and up.
Yeah, you're going over and up. So that's actually the secret explanation behind the Vi Hart video. So Kelsey Houston Edwards told us that pi equals 4, and we understood it.
Yeah.
And when Vi Hart's video did it, it seemed like magic, right? But now there's a secret relationship. But anyway, so we did something new overnight with the video, and now we're going to take a look at it. Okay?
Okay.